Do you have any recommendations to the listeners about how to manage some of those health protocols? Because one time I did a number, and I think we had a herd that almost had like 11 different exposures from the time they came in as isoweans until the time they were heat checked as first heats.
Sure. Probably the most stressful exposure is with the PRRS virus. So we like to do that in as young as an animal as we can that can handle the exposure time period and be healthy through it. So that's typically an animal that is, if they're weaned at 3 weeks, probably 4 weeks after they arrive to the farm. So we would do that. And then we start their vaccinations, pretty much immediately after they arrive with mycoplasma and circovirus boosters. And most farms anymore have autogenous vaccines that they give. Those are given to protect the animal, but also to protect the animal when it's growing, but also to provide protection to those pigs when they're born from the gilt. So those usually happen early and late. And then you're right, the reproductive vaccines, along with maybe a flu vaccination, another ileitis. You're right. We can get into 8, 9, 10 vaccinations on gilts throughout their lifespan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's a good concept for people to think about is the timing. Certainly, we know PRRS virus can stay in the body for long periods of time. So to me, it's a very good comment to make sure we're thinking about that in a logical process of let's get the worst virus or exposure done and then move on to the ones that are a little bit easier for the animal to handle, if you will.
Yeah, and I would say we've probably had as much trouble doing mycoplasma exposures as far as causing stress on the gilt when we do that. Exposing them to that disease, it seems like we can be more successful than maybe what we want to be, and we can really make them sick, and we have to go in there and rescue them from time to time.